on some shit like this. If I can't physically see that shit, then it's not real to me.
Yo, family, we're gonna be getting started here in the next few minutes. Go ahead and flood your chats, excuse me. Send the link out. You know, get this call packed out. We'll be getting started here in the next couple minutes. Family, we got 25 people on the call. Keep spamming the link. Let's get this call up to 30 individuals. Let's get this call to 30. Let's get it. We'll get started. All right, cool. We are at 30. We are officially at 30. At least we were. We're at 30, but it's already 3:01. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Let me go ahead. My mic is okay. Boom. Let me cut on my camera. Boom. Spotlight for everyone. Quick question: if you can see and hear me, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me. See what I'm saying? Hold up. Is that a light right there? All right, I see some ones. Let me go ahead and get some more light. Let me see if it works. There we go. All right, cool. Bring this closer. All right, we good. We set now. We set. All right, fam. I see y'all drop some ones in the chat. It's lit. You already know it's already 2 minutes past 3. 4 Eastern. I think that's 1. Yeah, 1 Pacific, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all already saw the thread. Y'all already know what today's call is gonna be about. Y'all already know. So if y'all don't have y'all notes already, get your notes out. If you don't have your notes out already, go ahead and pull them joints out. You're gonna need them. Hey, but just pause on the chat right now. What I want y'all to do is if we have any new members, anybody that's joined, since yesterday, and maybe if you joined since last Wednesday, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat. If you've joined since last Wednesday. Okay, Jade, I see you. Okay. Join today. Shout out to you. You joined today and you plugged in. Shout out to Brandon. All right, so this is what I need y'all to do. First off, welcome on behalf of me to Elevation Empire, to the money team. This call in particular is going to give you a bunch of keys, more specifically 5, that's going to get you success, whether that be trading, building, whatever the case may be. So what I want y'all to do, if you've been here for a minute, you a seasoned money maker, go ahead and drop some 2s in the chat to welcome the new members. Go ahead and drop some 2s in the chat. I'll go ahead and drop some as well. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Keys to success. All right. This is the way it was broken down to me. And you already know I'm going to put y'all on game. On stuff that's been taught to me. And it was broken up into 5 pillars. These 5 pillars, if you use them correctly, efficiently, and in order, you will, not might, not maybe, you will have success in this business. But before I even bring up the 5 pillars, there's one thing that you need in addition to actually doing the 5 pillars that will get you success. And that is believing that the 5 pillars will actually get you to success. Because I can present this information all day long. I can do it. I can put on my hoodie. Go hoodie mode. I can do that all I want. But guess what? If you don't believe that the 5 keys, the 5 pillars actually work, not only will you not do them 120, but you won't get success at the end of the day. You'll be going nowhere fast. Like these dudes with loud engines going 20 miles per hour. You actually have to believe that I'm gonna go into it, bro. I'm gonna go into it, trust. But you actually have to believe that the 5 pillars actually work. Now, one more thing I want to add on to that. Don't take these 5 pillars lightly. These people's lives have been changed by these 5 pillars that I'm about to explain it here in a couple seconds. People's lives have been changed by this. Rudy to Go is prime example. Take this seriously. Don't play with this, or it will play with you disrespectfully. And when you don't use this, when you don't utilize and take this as seriously as they should, you don't go 120. Don't get mad when you don't get success. Like it's actually crazy because I'm at my grandparents right now. I really wasn't even supposed to be here. I was supposed to be at the crib, but I'm glad I came because I'm lit. Hold on, let me mute the chats right quick. Let me mute the chats right quick. I'm not muting them forever. For those of y'all that's gonna say something, mute it for 1 hour. All right, cool. I'm glad I came because it was funny because Medea came on. It was a Medea play. And like I said, I'm going to put y'all on game. All right, cool. So this is what Medea said. It was like, if you walk in your backyard and plant a seed, an apple seed more specifically, one day you're going to come back in your backyard and there's going to be a tree there. It's going to be an apple tree. And another day, you're going to walk back in there and it's going to be apples on the apple tree. So the moral of that story is, how can you get mad about a seed that grew into a tree that you planted? And I'm going to explain what that means. How can you be mad that you do not get success if you don't plug in, if you didn't go 120 with these pillars? If you plant the seed of 60%, you're going to go and you're going to get a 60% tree. And you're going to walk, you're going to wonder why you got a peach tree and you planted apples. You're going to wonder why you got grapes instead of apples, instead of oranges. So this is what you got to do. Plant your seed with these 5 pillars. And you're going to get, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. So without further ado, first pillar. The first pillar is education. I'm big on this. I'm going to tell you right now, I was experiencing a pullback. And there was a reason why I was experiencing a pullback in my business. Is because I wasn't educating myself. I wasn't educating. I was getting educated. I was plugging into maybe some of the calls. I wasn't plugging into all the calls. We'll get to that in a second. But more importantly, I wasn't educating myself outside of the Zoom calls. That's the key right there. And the person that actually put me on game to that was Nathan Samuels. You can see, I'm not going to say I'm talking like him right now, but Nathan Samuels is the one that put me on game to that. I was like, you need to educate yourself. I don't know if y'all saw this, but I put out on my Twitter. I said, what did I say on my Twitter? I said, formal education. I said, formal education is a ticket to dependency, which gets you to survive. Dependency equals survival. Formal education equals survival. But when you have enough discipline to self-educate yourself, you will have a fortune. I'll repeat that again. If you have the discipline enough to self-educate yourself, you will have a fortune. And there's a reason why I say that. It's because the reason why it's so hard to get somebody to switch between a 9-to-5 mindset to to an entrepreneur mindset, to a self-education mindset, is because they lack discipline. They have a manager that tells them every single day, show up at 123 Palace Lane at 8:00 a.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. Take that same person and put them in our shoes. Are they going to wake up at 7 a.m.? Are they going to wake up at 6 a.m. putting in work on Go Live? Are they going to get up at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, hop on Morning Elevation? Get educated enough to host a morning elevation. No, they will not. It's because they lack discipline to be self-educated. That's why this don't work for everybody. So step number 1 is getting educated. Because how can you expect to bring somebody in and they look to you for guidance and you can't even guide yourself? You can't even guide yourself to the information. You want to be plugging in to all this other stuff. How can you try to, guide somebody else when you can't guide yourself? You say you're not making money, go plug in to Go Live. What's Go Live? What? What did he say? What? What is Go Live? Oh, and you're a P600. That explains a lot. It's because you're not educated. And it's not just education as far as plugging into the system, but it's education as far as problem solving. Because you can't even go from pillar 1 to pillar 2 without being an efficient problem solver. You try to get somebody plugged in to IQSIT. You don't even know the difference between IQSIT and race options. What? Well, are you serious? Are you serious right now? That is how you tremendously mess somebody up. And I'm gonna put you on game right now. If you play with this business and you're not educated, if you're not educated enough to guide yourself to get your own results, you're gonna end up playing with somebody's life when you sign them up. Because there's people in this business that give up everything just to get out this business. They literally threw everything on the line just for a chance to make it. And you can't plug into the system. You can't even plug them into the system because you can't plug into the system. You see what I'm saying? So it's your number one job to get educated. And it'll all make sense once I get to, pillar 4, pillar 5. But it starts with you. Your mentor can only do so much. Your mentor can only do so much. Your mentor can point you in the right direction. That's why they say all the time, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can teach a fool 2 + 2, but that don't mean he's gonna put 4. So it starts with you. Get yourself educated. That's what you paid for. You didn't pay $235 to copy and paste your whole life. Copy and paste, it ain't gonna give you 7 figs. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna do it. You gotta have some big capital to copy and paste and make 7 figs. You say, well, I may be on a copy and paste system right now. That's all cool. We're here to get you some bread. Yeah, copy and paste will get you some racks. I've seen it happen. It'll get you some racks. But racks ain't millies. Max ain't billies. You want to know how Bryce, Matt, David, able to make your annual salary in an hour off bidding? It ain't from copying and pasting. I'll tell you that right now. Get yourself educated so that you can get yourself to the level that you want. I realized this a long time ago. I said copy and pasting is cool. It's cool. You catch you a little 40-pip move, 60-pip move. You may hop in and go live, get 4 or 5 trades. Some people maybe more, some people maybe less. But you're dependent on somebody else for your bread. That's the same position you was in a job for. You're dependent on somebody else for your bread. Like what? You dependent on going to the job, working for your bread. Only difference is you just sitting at home clicking buttons. You're gonna get attached to clicking buttons that you ain't gonna want to put in the work it takes to get to the level that you want. And that's what I don't want. But it all starts with you getting plugged into the system, getting plugged into Go Live, plugging into Zoom calls, plugging into outside sources for my builders. There's no Go Live for builders. There's no Go Live for people that want to really build this business. It's not. That's not what the platform is for. Zoom calls are only going to take you so far. You got to take that extra step. Go to some events. Events will change your life. I didn't believe it, but now I do, since I've been to one. Get educated. Education is more than just pointing yourself towards information that everybody has. You got to take some extra steps in order to self-educate. You do. You got to plug in OT on Go Live. Not just hopping on, 3-minute put at 632. No, that's not it. That's not the trenches. That's not. You got to go back and watch recorded videos. How did she come up with 632? How did he come up with 632? It's not enough to copy somebody. I am not a fan of soul dependency. I'm not a fan of dependency at all. Because I can look at you doing what you're doing, but I want to know for myself. David Imonitie had posted it on his story. It was like, if you my friend and you up and you can't tell me how you up, you're not my friend. I'm gonna repeat that again. If you're my friend, if you're my so-called friend, and you're up, and you can't tell me how you got up step by step, I don't want to ride on your yacht. I don't want to ride on your private jet. I want to work to get my own private jet. I want my own yacht. I want my own property. I want my own pen. If you can't show me how to do that, not only will you not maintain it, but you ain't really have it in the first place. Anybody can say they have a yacht, but do they keep the yacht? Do they repo the yacht? Do they get the little crane to take the yacht out the water? Go break it down for parts. That's the real point. Is get yourself educated. So not because you know, copying and pasting and looking at the educators isn't cool, but you got to remember the true point of why you joined. Well, not because of why you joined, the true point of why the system exists in the first place. The whole point of the system is to get the average person to be an independent, self-sufficient trader within the foreign exchange and digital currency markets. Can you do that? That's the question. And until you can, you're not educated. You're not plugging in enough. If you can't confidently call your own trade, you're not educated enough. You're not educated enough. If you call yourself doing HFX, and well, I'm not gonna fault y'all for that right now because we finna introduce it this coming up week. But if you on HFX and you join HFX, and eventually, I'm not saying for my new members, y'all cool. But if you've been here for a minute and you want some extra bread, and we've shown you how to do this, and you can't take a trade on FRX, you're not educated enough. That goes for my leaders out here too. Not calling nobody out, but I'm just saying. All right, cool. Let's move on. Let's move on because I can get stuck on education all day. But let's move on. Pillar number 2. Let me go ahead and do this right here. All right, cool. Pillar number 2, plugging in and getting results. This is the bread and butter right here. This is the bread and butter. And I said these steps are in order. You can't have one without the previous. So check this out. First pillar is education. Second pillar is plugging in and getting results. So how can you plug in and get results if you don't know how to get results? How can you plug in and get results, much less show somebody else how to get results, if 1, you don't have results yourself, and 2, you don't know where to go to get them? It's a pole builder that don't know how to make bread. It's a pole builder that don't know how to make bread. Easily, duplicatably, if that's even a word. Easily duplicatable bread. That's what I got to say on that. It's a pole builder that don't know how to make money in a system where it's easy. All you got to do is press a couple buttons. So it's important that you not only get educated on where to go, how to do things efficiently, but you take that same education and you use it to get results. So if your mentor tells you, if you plug into these calls, your foundation calls, things of that nature, and the person that's delivering the call says, okay, what you want to do is you want to plug into Millie Mills at 11 Central, 12 Eastern. What are you going to do? You're going to take that information and best believe the next day you're going to go on Go Live, 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern, and go plug in. It's that simple. Some people make it harder than it actually is. It's not hard to go learn something and actually do it. You don't really know it if you don't actually do it. All right. What's the point of knowing something if you don't take action on it? What's the point? Don't waste your education. That's like we should be all 18. You know, in school. Hey, shout out to Jonathan, 2-0, first trade today. Shout out to him. He plugged in, and guess what? He got results. My props to him. But getting results is the foundation to building this business. We've been saying this for a long time. What you want to do is you don't want to go out there and try to sell something that you don't have yourself. It's illegal in the business world, so why should it be legal here? It's that simple. Why would you go and try to tell somebody, oh, you can make money off your phone? Oh, you can make money in minutes. We have these you shouldn't even be saying this, but we have these educators, we have these millionaires, 6-7-figure earners that hop on and you can take trades with them. Do you take trades with them? Do you copy and paste and profit? Show me something. What's up with it? How much money you actually making? Then you in a sticky situation. Because now you got a cap. You put yourself in a cap position. That's exactly what you did. Because how can you go to a prospect? Oh man, you know, we just had a trade session this morning. We went, I'm gonna use your stance. We went 4-0 this morning. Did you go 4-0 or did they go 4-0? Did you make money or did they make money? Put it into a perspective. Make it make sense. Excuse me. You have to get results. If you call yourself a builder and you have no results, you're not a builder. You're a salesman, a bad one. If you call yourself a builder with no results, none whatsoever, I don't care if you're P150. I don't care if you're P6. If you have that with no results, you're going to lose it. Unless you and these people are just so tight and you get some type of results by the time they quit. That's the only way that's going to happen. That's the way it happened to me. I went P1 with no results. that's exactly what happened to me. And I'm telling you from experience, you don't want to do that. Because it sucks. It sucks going P1 and losing your whole organization. Because not only did you not have results, but you didn't know how to get them. Drop some ones if you're tracking with me. If this is making sense, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat. I see some ones. So the one thing, if like I said, take these pillars seriously. I promise you they will change your life if you use them in order. Get yourself educated. Go get your money's worth. You pay $175 every single month. Make the best out of it. Make your $175 plus more. You should want to make your monthly payment every day. That should be your goal. If that's not your goal, make it your goal. Make your monthly payment every day. Make your monthly payment, every other day. Make your monthly payment every single week. You don't want to make your monthly payment every single month. That's a 1-to-1 risk to reward. You don't want that. You're gaining as much as you lose. Suppose, man, they're not P150 and they got to pay $175 and they only made $175. Make it make sense. Go get your results. All right. Next pillar. And this is why I say one leads to the other. It's prospecting. The next pillar is prospecting. 1 is education. 2 is plugging in. 3 is prospecting. Because guess what? You can't, like I literally just said it. You can't build, you can't get enrollments with no results. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because people have a cap meter. I say this all the time. People can pick up on the cap that you spit. It's that simple. You go in somebody's DMs, you say, hey, look, I'm in this opportunity. You can make money off of your phone. You can make money in minutes. We have educators you can plug into. We make money. People don't speak theory. Ordinary people do not speak theory. They speak tactile facts. It's the truth. They will crucify you. They will cast you out quick. They will cast you out quick. They will make you wish you weren't even trying to prospect, all because you didn't come genuine. You didn't come with results. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's one thing to leverage your mentor's results. If you're new into the business, this is the way you should be doing it. One, you should be getting results in your first 72 hours. That's already a given. But two, leverage other people. Leverage your mentor. Leverage the person that got you into the business. Because guess what? You may be in your 72-hour period, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't tell anybody that you're in this opportunity. You could be talking to your best friend. Best friend, I just joined this new thing. I just got through talking about it. If you're up, you can't tell me how you up. You're not my friend. So you go talk to your friend, your best friend. You say, look, I just joined this opportunity, and this individual right here is helping me through this process. It's going smoothly. I'm learning a lot. This is actually something I see myself doing. This man literally makes over $100 a day. Get them to show value. Get them to receive the value that you're giving. Get them to receive the genuineness. You got to say, yo, they're helping me out a lot. This is honestly something I see myself doing. Like, you gotta be genuine with these people. Is be you. You can't try to be, you can't try to, I can go on this all day. But you don't want to leverage your mentor to the point to where you're depending on their success for your success. You don't want to leverage your mentor to the point to where you're only leveraging them. Like, you don't want to leverage them to build your business. Like, how are you going to use their results to build your business? That only goes for like your first week. It really does. People be like, oh, I know you in your first week, to where the prospects come to his pay. Yes. You'll at your mentor, and then be like, well, shoot. Like, it sounds like they got it going on. They're making $1,000 a day. They're making $1,000 a week. I know you're my best friend, but you just started. It sounds like they know what they're doing. I'm going to go that way. And then you're going to be in another sticky situation. You say, oh, I thought I had half my 2 and free. Selfish. But we ain't going to get into that. The whole point is you need to have results before you even start prospecting. You have to. It's not a question. You have to. You have to have results. Because what you have to do is you have to adapt to every kind of situation. You have to be an efficient problem solver. Pillar 1 and pillar 2, you're building on your problem solving skills. Because you can be educated, there may be a minor problem that come up, but it's not too major. You can just talk to your mentor. You can fix it yourself. But once you get to plugging in and getting results, then you have more problems that come about. Oh, which broker should I use? IQSent, Race Options, Vibe Forex, whatever the case may be. Oh, the link you sent me don't work. What's up? Oh, I registered for my IQSent account, but it didn't ask me for no information. What's up? Oh, I'm ready to make my belief withdrawal, but it's telling me something about an error because of a one-time return. What does that mean? All of these problems come up, and there's a reason why. It's because when you go out and dealing with the real world, it's going to be a different scale of problems that come up, because you come with the purest intentions at heart. You're trying to educate the masses. You're trying to, not only are you trying to, get people into your business, you're ultimately trying to educate the masses, because it's really people that need this. It's people that need this, and you're trying to find those people. So you're coming with the purest intentions of heart. But people don't think like that day one. People don't think like that on the first exposure. So what they'll do is they'll hit you with the infamous line. You may have one out of the batch that comes at your throat because they think you're scamming. because they got scammed by a scammer. But you have to be prepared for those things. And that is what step 2 and step 1 are for, is to prepare you to build on your problem solving skills. Because the best prospectors are the best problem solvers. Because people in the world have problems, and everybody pretty much has the same problem. You just have to figure out what their problem is and solve it. Why do you think you're in the business right now? You had a problem. Your mentor had a solution. And you accepted the solution because you believe they can fix your problem. And here all 54 of you are on this call listening to me, telling you how you can get to the next level. It's a science to it. My man Cooper, I don't know what your I'm not saying a problem, and I mean this in the most respectful way. But he had something going on. You know, he may say, you know what? I'm tired of not making money. You tired of not making money? We make money over here really quick. You can make money right here pretty easily. He was like, you know what? I have a need for money. I'm tired of not making money, and they make money fast. Let's do it. Boom. Cooper's on his call. Same with Raven. Same with Allison, Kendrick, Eddie Wealthy, Miss Juanita. Everybody has something going on. And this business was a solution. In some cases, you know, this was a curiosity thing. Everybody's saying what's up about Forex. Everybody's saying what's up about IM. Let me go try it. But it's a rare individual that will do that. So the best prospectors, the best enrollers, the best builders are not only the most educated, not only the people with the most results, not only the people that plug in the most, but also the best and the most efficient problem solvers. Because you have to have it. Because somebody gonna hit you with some situation, you're gonna have to know how to handle it. That's just like you go to a car dealership. That salesman don't know you. You don't know the salesman. But guess what? Everything that comes out of your mouth, everything that comes out of his mouth is going to determine the ultimate conclusion of the sale. And it's the same in this business. So from the moment you open up your mouth, from the moment that you DM that person, the moment that you like their picture, the moment that your Instagram profile pops up on their phone, some way, form, or fashion, is going to determine the end conclusion of the sale. And what's going to be the outcome? It's all going to be determined on how educated you are, how plugged in you are, how much results you have, and how efficient of a problem solver you are. That is how prospecting goes. It's not hard. You're not doing anything wrong. You just need to follow the steps. Well, in fact, you are doing something wrong. If you talk to 100 people, you get 5 on the call and none of them show up. You talk to 100 people and none of them respond. Yeah, you may need to rethink some things. You may need some content. But that's a whole nother call. That's a whole nother call. My point is, don't try prospecting. And if you are at that stage, you won't be efficient or good at it until you follow and become a master of the first, 2 pillars? Yeah. Once you become a master of the first 2 pillars, prospecting will come much easier. I promise you. People are going to start to respond in addition to content and social media, but that's another call too. Next one. Next pillar is hosting trainings. All right, so let's break everything down. As a new member, you need to get educated. As a new member, you need to get plugged in. You need to get results. And ultimately, we want to get you your 2 and free, so you have to go enroll 2 individuals. But let's fast forward to those 2 individuals being in your business. They need guidance. Just how you needed guidance, just how you didn't know squat about IM Master Academy when you joined, they don't either. So if you got guidance and don't give any guidance when people enroll into your business, how does that make you look? if you're the only one with results. It's a poor chairman that don't have no chairman in his business. It's like, at the end of the day, you have to keep the same genuineness you came in their DMs with when they actually get into your business. You have to genuinely want to see somebody win. And if you have that mindset, you will walk them through all the steps in order to get money, in order to get what they came for. It's that simple. All you have to do is walk somebody through the steps that you took. All right, you just joined my business. Bro, man, that just joined today. All right, you plugged into my business. All right, here's Go Live. Here's one. No, don't do that yet. They need a foundation training. As soon as they join your business, they need to get on a foundation training ASAP. They need to get on a foundation training ASAP so they can learn the ins and outs of not only the business and the organization, our community as a whole, but so the standard can be set. Elevation Empire is only for winners. Elevation Empire is only for winners. I'm going to repeat that. Elevation Empire is only for winners. If you don't set that standard on the foundation call, as soon as they join, you leave that up for interpretation. We don't leave winning up to interpretation. We set that from jump. Once you set foot in Elevation Empire, you're a winner. Stay that way. And if you don't, you got to get up out of here, man. Because guess what? Winners win and losers lose. There's no gray area. There's no fine line in between. Winners win and losers lose. I'm not calling anybody on here a loser, but all I'm saying is that not only will you waste your money, but you'll waste somebody else's time if you come in here and don't take this as seriously as it needs to. I said this before. People come in here and they give up everything just for a shot. This is the best shot 90% of people are going to get. 95% of people are going to get. Some people are born into shots. Some people got the little tray of basketballs at their crib. 95% of people don't have that. Once they come across an opportunity like this, they jumping on it. For sure. Don't think just because you paid $235, you got a ticket to, staying here. No, that don't get you nothing. That gets you plugged into the system. We don't got to do this. We don't have to hold Zoom calls. That's for y'all. Shout out to the new people that joined. I hope if the standard wasn't set when you joined, I hope it's set now. My organization, Malcolm's organization, Eddie's organization, Juan's organization, they're winners. Swisher organization, winners. I'm setting the standard right now. You want 6 figs trading? We got the keys. We got the keys, and we got somebody that's done it. But will you do it? That's the real question. You paid $235 for what? What you gonna do with it? You gotta prove to me that you're serious. I'm not gonna leave that up to interpretation. It's my business. It's Malcolm's business. It's Eddie's business. You can't leave success up to interpretation. If you don't set that standard, you leave in gray area. Gray area don't like success, or success don't like gray area. It's that simple. So this is the standard for my leaders too. I won't host a training until I've been on one myself. Get educated. Get educated. I won't host a training today unless I've gotten on one myself. Just because we're leaders don't mean we still, don't need to be educated. None of us in here are chairman. None of us in here except for Marvelous Chairman, I don't know if he's on the call, made 6 fix trading. Let alone, I don't know if some people made this or not, made 5 fix trading. That means we got some work to do. We got some more we got some more to learn. We got some more to plug into. And guess what? We know exactly who to plug into because of CT. Just because we host trainings and give value don't mean that we have to receive it. I got this pink lemonade right here. I'm finna drink some. This thing right here went from 20 ounces to about 18.5. It's missing about 2.5 ounces now. What you got to do to fill it back up? Pour some more pink lemonade in there. So guess what? You can drink some more. How can you expect to eat if you don't fill up your own cup again? It's that simple. How can you expect to eat if you don't fill up your own cup? How can you expect to drink, rather, if you don't fill up your own cup? It's that simple. If you have an empty cup, you try to drink it, you're going to be in a sticky situation. That rounds you off back to square one, education. Pour into your cup. Pour into your cup. Now, step 2, putting a little Kool-Aid packet in there, putting a little sugar in there, mixing it up. What's that, pillar 3? Showing somebody how to make Kool-Aid. It's that simple. Step 1, step 2, you making your own Kool-Aid. Let's pretend, I'm gonna put this in perspective for y'all. Let's say, and I hope that, let's say that I do not know how to make Kool-Aid. Let's say I don't know how to make it. Step 1, I need to learn how to make Kool-Aid. I don't know who I'm gonna look at to go, learn how to make some Kool-Aid, but I'm gonna learn how to make some Kool-Aid. Step 2, I'm gonna put the little Kool-Aid packet in there. I'm gonna put the sugar in there. Up my shoulder, I'm gonna put the sugar in there. And I'm gonna mix it up. And then guess what? I'm gonna drink some. I'm gonna drink some. And then I'm gonna be like, ooh, this joint right here, good. Then guess what? I recognize that it's good. I recognize that my Kool-Aid tastes good. 10 minutes ago, I didn't know how to make Kool-Aid. And guess what? I'm finna go. Yo, bro, guess what I just found out? Bro, I found out how to make cherry Kool-Aid. Bro, it's for real, bro. It's for real good. Not gonna cap to you. It's for real good. Oh, you want to learn how to make some too? Bet. Hey, come over here, 10 minutes. I'm going to show you how to make the Kool-Aid, and I'm going to show you what's up. Oh, cool. You on the way? Bet, bro. I'll see you when you get here. What? This business ain't hard. This business ain't hard. You just building on stuff you already know about. You building on stuff you already know. Step 1, what did I do? I educated myself. I didn't know how to make Kool-Aid. But guess what? I went to my grandma's house. I'm here right now. I learned how to make Kool-Aid. Guess what? I tasted my own Kool-Aid. I got results. I tasted the Kool-Aid. It was good. It wasn't syrup. It was good. And guess what? I put my Brody on how to make Kool-Aid. But y'all making it too hard. Y'all making it too hard. Y'all hitting the DMs talking about, now we all drinking, yes. Bro, sat up at the dorm room just making pictures of Kool-Aid after pictures of Kool-Aid. No, we don't need that much Kool-Aid. No, we don't need that much. All right. But that's just what it's about, man. showing other people what it's about, showing other people the value in the solution. You need to start hosting trainings and taking care of people. I finished off the conversation. I'll see you when you get here. But when he gets here, I'm going to say, you know what, bro? All right, cool. You want to know how to make Kool-Aid? This is what you got to do. First off, you got to get you a pitcher. You got to get you a container. All right? Then you got to fill it up with water. And making Kool-Aid ain't hard. I hope you don't got to take notes. But let's just say it's hard, it's complex. You got to take notes on how to make Kool-Aid. He like, yeah, put the pitcher, put the water, yeah. And then boom, you're like, all right, now you got the water, you got the pitcher, you got the container. Now you got to get the Kool-Aid packet. You got to put the Kool-Aid packet, boom, you put it in there. Start to change colors. It's crazy. And then you look at it and he's like, all right, change colors. He writing it down step by step. And guess what? Like, bro, this is the most important part. This is the most important part right here, right, bro? This is what makes or breaks the Kool-Aid. You got to get the sugar. You got to get the sugar. You got to put the sugar in the Kool-Aid. Don't put too little. Don't put too much. If you put too little, it's going to be watery. You put too much, it's going to be like syrup. You gotta find that sweet spot right in between. He pours the sugar. Some leaks out the container and it goes on the counter. Oops, problem. Hey, bro, don't worry about it. I got you covered. This is what you got to do. You got to get you a napkin. You got to wet it a little bit. And then you got to wipe the counter so you don't get none on the floor. Problem solving. All right, bet. Go back to making the Kool-Aid now. All right, put the sugar in there. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Now, boom. What you want to do is you want to take everything that you just learned right now, you want to stir it together. Fill your cup, bro. That's what you want to do. Stir it all up. Stir it all up. Now, here come the best part. Here come the best part right here. This is where you see the fruits of your labor right here. I got you a cup, bro. Ain't nothing special about this cup. This is what whatever you put into that Kool-Aid, this is where you're going to see the results at. Peep that. Whatever you put into the cup, however you make the Kool-Aid, this is where you're going to see the results. If you plugged in 60%, you're going to get 60% Kool-Aid. You plugged in 75%, you're going to get 75% Kool-Aid. He pours it in a cup. He takes a sip. Bro, he on the phones now. He on the phones. Bro, guess what I just learned from my homeboy over here at his grandma's house? I learned how to make Kool-Aid. Oh, you already know how to make Kool-Aid? All right, that's cool. Hang up the phone. Hey, guess what I learned from my homeboy? I learned how to make Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, what's that? Hey, bro, you don't know what Kool-Aid is? Hey, cool. Hey, meet me at 123 Valley Lane. I'll show you how to make some Kool-Aid, bro. And he gonna walk him through because he got the notes. He got the notes. He got the knowledge. All he's doing is he genuinely wants to see that individual learn how to make Kool-Aid the same way he knows how to make Kool-Aid. And it's just gonna keep flowing. It's gonna keep flowing. As long as Kool-Aid, as long as good Kool-Aid tastes like good Kool-Aid, you always gonna have somebody that wants to know how to make good Kool-Aid. As long as this business, as long as this solution knows how to print $1 every single day instead of 26 times a year, there's gonna be a need for somebody to plug into the system. You just gotta know you just gotta be educated, plugged in, and know how to take care of them. So that's pillar 4. 5, I just went over. Phone word. It's that simple. It's one thing to teach somebody how to make Kool-Aid. It's one thing to guide somebody on how to make Kool-Aid, but it's a whole other thing. It's a whole other thing when you pick up the phones to the individuals that you talk to make Kool-Aid and you talk to them, not about making Kool-Aid, but hey, bro, when you tasted the Kool-Aid, how'd you feel? Oh, you felt good? You felt like you wanted to tell somebody else how to make Kool-Aid? Cool. That's the same way I felt. You know? That's exactly why. That's why you here. That's why you're able to make Kool-Aid now. Now, who do you know that don't know how to make Kool-Aid? Just went one person, but my whole family don't even know how to make Kool-Aid. I tried to put them on game. They didn't believe me. Oh, really? And guess what, bro? I even found a new flavor of Kool-Aid. It's called grape. Phone work, guys. Phone work. You can plug somebody into a solution that you got plugged into, but you got to put them on more sauce. You got to put them on more game. It's not enough to just teach somebody how to do something. Because if you genuinely want to see them know how to make Kool-Aid and you come up with grape, you find out about grape, you find out about pink lemonade, are you going to tell them? Are you going to tell the people that you put on about what else you got put onto or what else you found out about? And if you don't know anything about Kool-Aid, I'm going to put you on right now. Grape and cherry? Oh, bro, that's a whole nother kind of Kool-Aid. But are you going to pick up the phones and tell your people that? Bro, I know you found out about grape, but bro, try mixing grape and red and cherry together. And then call me and tell you how it feels. Then they're going to do phone work for you. They're going to be like, bro, I tried the cherry and the grape. Best thing I ever tried, bro. I put you on HFX. Now I found out about the harmonic scanner. Bro, I'm gonna put you on the harmonic scanner. This is the sauce. After you apply the sauce, tell me what you think about it. Bro, I tried the harmonic scanner, bro. Bro, this lit right here. See, at first I can get money and it was easy to get money, but guess what? I went to the harmonic scanner and I plugged in the numbers to my MT4 before I went to bed, and I woke up with more money than I went to sleep with, bro. This is live, bro. Where you learn all this information from? These are people. You got to realize that this is a people business. This is a network marketing business. You know, learning something and putting other people onto the sauce, that's not network marketing. That's teaching. Anybody can teach, but not everybody can network market. I'll repeat that again. Putting other people on sauce isn't network marketing. That's teaching. Anybody can teach. I'm in a teaching degree right now. I'm 10 bands in debt and ain't made $1 off of teaching. But guess what? The real bread comes from network marketing. You can put somebody on sauce all you want to, but you actually got to network with that individual. You got to be talking to them every single day. Not only to make sure that they go over the 5 steps, the 5 pillars, but just to fill their cup. You want to make some more Kool-Aid, you got to drink the one that's in the container first. Then once you run out of Kool-Aid, you drink the rest. And then guess what? You got to make some more. Fill other people's cups, now fill your own cup back up. Once you fill somebody else's cup through phone work, observe through phone work, then you repeat the process. You educate yourself on something different. You try it out. You get plugged in. You get the result of something different. Then guess what? At this point, you already got prospects, but you can go get some more. Say, hey, look, before I learned how to do this. I learned how to do HFX, but now I done heard about this thing called copy paste profit. It's honestly lit. It's honestly lit. How you feel about making more money than you would? Waking up to more money than you went to sleep with. Wow, how you do that? I ain't never heard of waking up to more money than I went to sleep with. Cool. Let me put you on. Meet me. You know, we having a webinar at 6:30. Can you be there? Cool. Yeah, I want to learn more about it. Say less, bro. I'll meet you there. 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come on. 7:30 Eastern. Come on. Hey, bro. Can you see and hear everything clearly? Yeah, bro. We good. All right. Sit back, take notes, and then we'll talk later. We'll talk after the call. The call goes on. Hey, bro. What was your favorite part about the information? Oh, I liked how what y'all said matched. Peep that. I liked that what y'all said matched. Some of y'all be saying all this other stuff and it don't even match about the information that's going to be given at 6:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. That's another thing. Y'all going out prospecting, telling folk things that they ain't gonna hear at 6:30. Oh, we trading off our phones in the stock market. No, we're not. No, we're not. And they gonna get on a call at 6:30 and they gonna say foreign exchange. We're like, where the stocks at? Sticky situation. Yo, then you say, okay, I like the fact that, you know, I can wake up with more money than I went to sleep with. All right, cool. You have any questions? No. All right, bet. You want to get started? For sure. What does it take? It takes X, Y, and Z. All right, cool. I'll meet you halfway. Let's get you started. Boom. He enters into the business. What's pillar one? He gets educated. Plug him into a foundation training. Let him know the difference between Forex pairs, Forex crosses, indices, metals, and cryptos. Let him know about lot sizes, 0.01, micro, mini, standard. Let him know different pips. JPY pairs are 3 digits. If you didn't know, now you know. Get them plugged in. Get them on Abel Melendez. Get them on Manny Q. Get them on Kim Milano. Then boom, they copy paste profit. They hitting your phone talking about, hey, bro, I'm glad you plugged me into this. It really works. It really, really works. See, I woke up this morning and I plugged into Kim Milano. I copied the numbers that they told me into my app that you told me about. Bro, I'm in profit right now. I'm in profit $10. That's crazy. I made $10, in an hour. I work a job and I make $10 an hour, but I'm working for that entire hour. All I had to do with this is just copy a couple numbers and just let it sit. Next time, hey, bro, guess what? Last night, I looked at that strategy you told me about, that Sensei strategy, that 1099 strategy, that Gold Cup strategy, and I plugged it into my MT4. I plugged it into my MT4, and guess what happened? This morning when I woke up with more money than I went to sleep with, bro. This really works. I'm gonna go put it on my Instagram. On his Instagram. Hey, it's lit over here. X, Y, and Z told me I can wake up with more money than I went to sleep with. And it's true. Here's the proof. Now imagine if he would have said, you can wake up more money than you went to sleep with, and he didn't have nothing to show for it. Boom, he gets people into his business. He's going to show them how to do the exact same thing, and he's going to make sure that they keep doing it with phone work. That's what the 5 pillars are, family. I'm done here. I'm done. For real. I'm done here. Yo, if you got any value from this training right here, go ahead and drop a 7 in the chat. Y'all going crazy with the sevens. Not gonna cap to you. Y'all going crazy. Y'all going crazy. Somebody said one more gym, so I'm gonna give you one more. All right. I have a programming fundamentals class. Started at 4 p.m., which is right now. But guess what? I'd much rather be on this side of the camera making $1 off of something that I learned and passing it on, giving y'all sauce, all 47 of y'all, than being in a class that I can barely understand. Not that the information is hard. It's pretty easy. But the dude, you can't understand a word he's saying. So here's the gym. Here's the gym. Be educated enough to know what you need to be educated about. Because if you know what you need to be educated about, then you'll capitalize on the education and get a result you never would have gotten if you weren't educated in the first place. That's the gym. I hope y'all caught it. It's going to go over some of y'all's heads. But drop the mic. Drop the mic. But I'm going to repeat it one more time. It was like, you need to know what you need to be educated about. Because if you know what you need to be educated about, you can capitalize on the education and get a result that you never would have gotten if you didn't know what you needed to be educated about in the first place. So with that being said, go ahead and go drop some Get Educated. No, don't drop that. Don't drop that. Go drop Get Your Education Up in the Elevation Empire HQ chat. Flood it. I know slow mode is on and it's killer, but go flood Get Your Education Up in the Elevation Empire HQ chat. They're gonna be like, get your education up on what? But I'm gonna start implementing this into my calls. Leaders, take note of this. You probably already know what this is. But the safe word for this call is education. Write that down. The safe word for this call is education. So with that being said, let me get to class and I will catch y'all on the next call. Proper risk management with P5000 Havana at 5. It's about an hour. So I'll go ahead and I'll see y'all there. Y'all have a good day.